And we're switching gears a little bit. We'll do a chakra meditation for life decision making. And you can write that on the new sheet of paper if you want. So this chakra meditation, to me, I think is the most effective and the most powerful way to actually connect with your chakras. Chakras are, simply put, energy and information centers that line up from the bottom of your pelvis all the way to the crown of your head. I mean, some people say there are 144 chakras. In today's meditation, we'll talk about the 7 major chakras. So they're your energy and information centers. Most of us use our brains a lot. We tend to think a lot. We tend to think all the time. And there's nothing wrong with it. And a lot of us are totally disconnected from our bodies. So the practice of yoga, the practice of meditation, this chakra meditation that I'm about to share with you, in a way, it helps you connect with all 7 energy and information centers. So everything that I, share with you here, and I talk a lot about connecting to your intuition, is listening to your inner guidance, inner wisdom. All of it is, in other words of saying it, is just connecting to other energy information centers, connecting to the wisdom of your heart, connecting to your gut feeling, connecting to your pelvis and such and so forth. So in a way, connecting to your chakras gives you an opportunity to fully step into the fullness of your power. Or it gives you an opportunity to step in all the brilliance that you already were born with. Isn't that exciting? Give me some jazz hands if you're excited about that. So in connection with let me tell you a little bit of my personal story and why I love chakra meditation so much. So the first time I did chakra meditation, it comes from my teacher, Anna Forrest. So I did it as part of the 27-day-long Force Yoga Foundation teacher training. The same process that you and I will do together. And it starts with, you ask a question. So a lot of times in my experience, when we are kind of at the crossroad or we need to make a really important decision, a lot of times we'll reach out to other people for advice, or we'll search for the answers from the outside world. Can anybody relate to that? Yeah, you just go talk to your mom or to your best friend or somebody else. Or a lot of us go and get a tarot card reading or some future teller, whatever. We search for the answers from the outside without realizing that everything that we seek and all the answers that we seek are already within us. And most of us don't even realize that. So in 2011, when I sat in this chakra meditation for life decision making, you ask a question. And it can be any question. Maybe some of you are at crossroads right now. Maybe you're considering changing your careers. Maybe you're considering bigger changes in your personal life. Maybe you're considering, starting something new, a new business or something like that. So in 2011, I was happy. Roger and I were already happily married. We had 2 healthy, beautiful, fierce, unstoppable, crazy daughters. We already had our business, Yoga One. It was thriving. It was expanding and growing. I was happy. I was leading this work like I was fulfilled. I was completely happy. So when Anna asked, what is your question? Asked the question, I was like, I don't know what to ask. I'm happy. I don't have any dilemmas. I am walking my talk. I am in the flow. So I was like, I'm going to ask a silly question. And I decided to ask, should I have another baby? Should I have another baby? Just to ask something. But what I didn't realize is that the chakra meditation gave me the answer to the most important question that I didn't even know I needed to ask. So I'm going to step back a little bit. So I think I told you guys that Roger and I had a very drama-filled dating life. There was a lot of drama, a lot of breaking up and getting back together, lots of tears, lots of trust issues. It was a hot freaking mess. We didn't just wake up like this being happy. I mean, a lot of things shifted once we committed to getting married, but it's a different story. So before we got married, well, actually, I'm going to tell you, he's not here. He's taking a shower. He broke up with me not once, but he broke up with me twice. He broke up with me twice. And, the last time he broke up with me, I was like, we were dating for 4 years. And I think like if ladies are here, you can understand. I was like, dude, it's time. Like, you better put a ring on it. Like it's been 4 years. Either we commit or we both move our separate ways. But like this in between ain't gonna work. So he was like, I'm not ready to commit. And he broke up with me. And I was completely heartbroken. It was like probably the most challenging time of my life. It was just so horrible and so terrible. So anyway, I was like, dang, this is not going to sit here and wait for your ass. So I was like, moved on with my life. Here you go, Angela. Yes, girls. I was like, I am not going to sit and wait for you like to commit. So like I moved on, and finally he came to his senses, and he came back and asked me, to come back. And, we decided to get married, etc. We got married. We went to Kazakhstan. He asked for my hand, blah, blah, blah. So in 2007, we were already happily married for like 7 years, 2 kids, business, everything. And as I went through chakra meditation, what I realized was that when he broke up with me, he truly like broke my heart. And on some subconscious level, even though we were happy, I kept him like this. I kept him away from my heart. Because on some subconscious level, I was so terrified that he would hurt me like this again. I put a guard up around my heart and I kept him out. And I didn't even know that I did that. And it was unconscious. It wasn't my choice, but I realized the wall was there. And on some level, I was keeping him out. So even though I asked a silly question about having another baby, something that I really didn't really care that much, in a chakra meditation, when I truly connected to the wisdom of my whole body, I got an epiphany, something that was the most important thing in my life. So what the chakra meditation gave me access to start to heal our relationship and to finally make a conscious choice to forgive him and to let the guard down and truly love him and let him love me. And it was like amazing. So it took another 3 years for me to finally like let that go, because he did break my heart pretty hard. There's a lot of pain in there. So it took 3 years for me to get over it. And finally, like at our 10th year wedding anniversary, I can pinpoint one specific moment when we both knew that it finally happened. It was beautiful. So I guess the long story, I'm trying to say that this meditation can be very powerful if you bring 100% of yourself to this process. And as a matter of fact, it can be full of miracles, because in a way, you can find out the most important thing in your life, something that you may absolutely have any awareness around. So it can be that powerful. And it can also open up ways for you to heal whatever needs to be healing, or to transform whatever that needs to be transformed. Are you excited to do this meditation with me? Give me some jazz hands. Yeah. Let me take a deep breath. Is there anything else that I need to say right now? Yes, I do. So the chakra meditation, as I take you through the meditation, I'm going to tell you all the different things that every chakra represents. And in order for us to truly connect with our chakras, we're going to incorporate a breathing technique called Brahmari breath. It's a buzzing bee breath. So we're kind of entering in the area of pranayama, breathing, right? Prana, energy, yama, honing or directing that energy. So pranayama is really directing energy. And the Brahmari breath is taking a deep inhale. And buzzing like that. So do it right with me right now. The easiest way to feel Brahmari breath is if you put your hands on your throat. So take a deep breath in with me. So do you feel that vibration? So the Brahmari breath, that vibration is magical. Through that vibration, through that pranayama technique, you get to wake up and connect with all 7 of your chakras. And through that magical process, you get to connect to your inner wisdom and inner knowing, that innate knowing that I talk about. Also, as we go through different chakras, the higher we go, like at the top of your head, the pitch of your Brahmari will be really high. And as we go down, you're going to lower down the tone and the pitch of your Brahmari, or you do your best that you can. So let us take some water right now so you can, your throat is moist. Okay, Rosalind, will you be able to do this process with your grandbaby? He's super cute. I just like my wholehearted intent for you guys is to experience the true power and the magic of this process, and maybe like experience something even better than I have experienced with this chakra meditation. So we do this every time we lead a Chisha training, we do chakra meditation. Every single time we do it. So obviously these times the questions are different, and you know, every time I get an epiphany. You know, I get an epiphany, it always comes in the perfect timing. So also, since we talked about Ishvara Pranidhana, surrender to the divine, this process is also Ishvara Pranidhana, because you're asking the divine that lives within you for the answers, for the guidance. And a big part of it is not to override it, but rather listen to your body, what your body wants to tell you, and be open-minded and curious enough. So sometimes you can be like, what the heck? What? Like that's overriding, right? Instead, listen, connect, relax, and be like, oh, isn't that interesting? Tell me more. Okay. Let us all take a deep breath in. And make yourself comfortable. This meditation is quite lengthy, so I don't know exactly how long it will take us, but at least 30 minutes. It may take a little bit longer. It may take a full hour. I don't know. It depends. And you can, on a new sheet of paper, if you haven't already, write down chakra meditation for life decision making. All right. And then sit up. If you know that your back gets tired, then you can lean against a chair or move to the wall so you can lean your back against the wall. I want you to be really comfortable in this process. And close your eyes and exhale all the breath out of your lungs. Now take a feel good, juicy, big breath in. Open your mouth and exhale. Inhale and feel your ribs expand, filling up your lungs completely with breath. Exhale, feel your ribs soften, feel your shoulders soften. Take another big breath all the way down to the bottom part of your belly. Relax your belly, let it pooch out. Exhale, soften your belly. If it feels good to you, you can place your hands on your lower belly. Take another big breath into your lower belly. Feel your belly pooch out and soften. Exhale, relax your belly. Now this time, inhale deeply all the way to the bottom of your pelvis, your perineum. Exhale, feel for relaxing your pelvis. And right now, connecting to your intuition through your breath, through the magic of your breath. Listen to your intuition and decide what question you want to ask right now. Perhaps you're at crossroads. Perhaps you know deep in your heart the decision that you need to make, but a part of you is hesitating. So take a deep breath right now and listen for the question. And write it down. Write it down. As soon as you've got the question, write it down. Stay connected with your deep breath. All right, and as soon as you have the question, just sit up again and close your eyes. And imagine your question, like see the question. And see your question in the light. So in a way, it's trusting your imagination and creativity, right? So breathe deeply and see your question in the light. So imagine as though we are all sitting in a talking circle or a ceremony circle, right, next to each other. And we have this powerful energy that we bring into the circle. So you put your question in the middle of that circle, and there is light, this tremendous, luminous, warm light in the center of the circle. And of our collective energy, us being together right now, us being in this beautiful ceremony together, is feeding even more energy, even more light into this fire, so to speak, in the middle. So put your question right there in the middle of that fire and see it lit up by the fire. See it lit up by the light. Now, as you breathe deeply, rub your hands together, creating some heat in your hands, creating energy in your hands. Rub a little bit faster. Breathe deeply as you rub your hands together. And put your hands right at the crown of your head. And with your eyes closed, just breathe into the warmth of your hand. And as you listen to my voice, feel for connecting to this area at the crown of your head. So this is your seventh chakra, also known as the crown chakra, on the top of your head. We started the crown of your head because it's easy to buzz up, use Brahmari breath to truly connect to your seventh chakra, because your nose is right here. So this area right on top of your brain and pituitary gland is a place of overview. Right, so take a deep breath right now and ask internally, what is my purpose or my mission here in this lifetime? Breathe. So feel the warmth of your hands on your head. What is my purpose in this lifetime? The seventh chakra is where you begin to connect with your unique gifts, and also the gifts that you have developed within yourself in your lifetime, the gifts that you get to share with the world. So in a moment when you take 3 high-pitch Brahmari breaths, buzzing bee breaths, give your breath the highest quality of your attention. And if you connect to feeling with your Brahmari breath, you can feel the top of your skull vibrate. And also, like we're going to start in a couple of moments. And also, when you inhale, feel for blowing out any sort of cobwebs from your brain, any sort of glitching, any sort of fogginess out of your brain. Okay, so right now sit up tall as though you're pressing the crown of your head against your hand. Take a really deep inhale, washing your breath over the top of your brain, and take 3 high-pitched Brahmari breaths into your 7th chakra. And if your arms are getting tired, you can lower your arm down. Take a deep breath into the top and the back of your brain. Exhale, feel for relaxing your brain. And now that you're connected with your 7th chakra, ask your question. Ask your question. And if your brain is saying, I don't know, ask yourself another question. Well, if you did know, how would it look like? Or what would it be? And as soon as you get the answer, write it down. Breathe deeply as you do that. Okay. And now rub your hands together again. Rub your hands, creating more heat in your hands. And put your hands over your eyes, and you may open your eyes really quickly to see how it looks like. And in a moment when I tell you, you'll use your thumbs to close your ears as well. But not right now. Right now, just close your eyes. And breathe in the warmth of your own hands into your eyes. Inhale into the backs of your eyes, the sides of your eyes. And exhale, feel your eyes relax. Feel the backs of your eyes relax. Feel the sides of your eyes relax. This is your 6th chakra. The 6th chakra includes the eyes and ears, ocular muscles and inner ears, bottom and the back of your brain, and your pineal gland. Breathe deeply into your 6th chakra. This is the place of insight, where you literally see inward and you hear the voice of your intuition with your inner ear, the voice of your spirit. This is the place where you start to tap into your inner guidance, the wisdom that tells you what to do. So take a deep breath right now into the backs of your eyes. And also imagine a place in the middle, right in the center of your skull. Take a deep breath into the middle of your skull. And exhale, feel the middle of your skull relax and soften. So in a moment, you will put your thumbs into your ears, closing your ears, and you're going to take 3 Brahmari breaths into your 6th chakra, slightly, ever so slightly, lowering the pitch of your Brahmari. Feel for connecting to that place in the middle of your skull, connecting to your 6th chakra, also known as your, third eye chakra, that inner knowing, seeing inwards and connecting to your intuition. So start with a big breath in, close your ears, and buzz it free. Once you're done, you can lower your arms down, breathe into the area behind your eyes, your third eye center right between your eyebrows, your inner ears, the place of your inner hearing, insight, intuition, inner guidance. Feel for relaxing the right center, the middle of your skull, deep within your brain, within your head. Breathe deeply. And now that you're connected with your 6th chakra, ask the question. And as soon as you hear the answer, without overriding it, just write it down, word for word. Write it down. Breathe deeply as you write it down. All right. And once you're done, you can put your pen down, sit up tall, and take a deep breath in. So imagine us all sitting in this beautiful talking circle. It's an energy circle, the ceremony circle. All of us bringing all of our energy, the best part of ourselves, into this magical process. So feel your fellow Trini on your right and another beautiful fellow Trini on the left. Feel like the warmth of their shoulders against yours. Breathe that in. And also feel this amazing energy that we're creating together. We're radiating this light, and this light is directing right there in the middle of the circle. See it, feel it, touch it, smell it, using all of your senses. Imagine it. And now put your question right in the middle of that circle. Put your question into the light. And take a deep breath. Perhaps right now you can see the question from a different light, through a different perspective. Maybe you can feel it. Maybe you can hear something already bubbling up, something that you've never noticed before. See the question in the light. And rub your hands together. And breathe deeply. As you rub your hands together, generating heat energy in your hands. Relax your shoulders as you're rubbing your hands together. And now put your hands over your throat. And maybe your baby fingers can touch your jaw even. So covering with your hands your throat area, your neck, and your jaw. And breathe deeply right now and feel like when you take a deep breath, you can feel ever so slightly a vibration of your breath. Like relax your jaw, relax your throat, your neck. And right now, give your breath the highest quality of your attention. And if you really pay attention, you can actually feel how the breath goes down into your body. So pay attention, not only the jaw, Molly Jane, but also your throat and your neck. So this is your fifth chakra, also known as your throat chakra, a place of truth speaking. So this area governs your neck, your throat, your thyroid, your jaw, and your mouth. This is a place of truth speaking, voicing your opinion, your emotions, your truth. So breathe deeply right now and feel for relaxing your jaw, feel for relaxing your throat. And ask internally, what's truly important? What matters to me the most? And giving your breath the highest quality of your attention, listen. Relax internally and listen. Collect information on all levels. How does your throat area feel right now? Are you choking it back because your opinion has been devalued? Do you have TMJ, the tightness in the jaw, the clenching in your jaw? Do you grind your teeth in your sleep? So with your hands right now on your jaw and your throat, breathe in the healing warmth of your own hands. Feel for relaxing your jaw. Separate your top teeth from your bottom teeth. Like open your mouth slightly. And in a moment when you take 3 primary breaths into your throat chakra, pay attention. You will feel the vibration a lot. Maybe your lips will be vibrating and tingling. Pay attention, connect in feeling with your throat chakra. So start with a deep breath in and buzz free your throat chakra. And you can relax your arms down or keep your hands on your throat chakra if it feels really supporting and comforting to you. And now ask your throat chakra the question, your question. As soon as you hear the answer, write it down. This is your fifth chakra, throat chakra. And stay connected with your deep breath. Stay connected with your deep breath. Your deep breath is that key that connects you with the innate intelligence of your whole body. So we're moving into fourth chakra territory, your heart chakra. And rub your hands together and come back to the circle. All of us sitting together in this ceremony. Feel each other's energy. Feel the best part of us is coming out. And connecting to our inner light, rubbing your hands together, feel, see, smell, touch, using all of your senses here, all the best parts of us, the light that comes from us, radiating this center of this ceremonial circle. And you're adding even more energy from your hands into the circle, and put your question into the light in the middle of the circle. Breathe deeply, amplifying that energy, amplifying that light. Already connecting so deeply with your intuition and inner hearing, trusting that divine guidance. Ask the question, see the question, hear the question, feel the question. Using all of your senses, all of your innate intelligence. And now cross your arms and put your hands on your side ribs like so, the sides of your heart. And take a deep breath in and feel your side ribs expand. And exhale, relaxing your side ribs. Inhale, as though you're spreading wide the wings of your heart. Exhale, feel for softening, softening your heart. Feel for softening that cage around your heart, the rib cage around your heart. Breathe deeply. Letting your heart luxuriate in your deep, feel-good, luminous breath. Breathing in more vitality, more life energy, more prana into the front of your heart. Breathe into the back of your heart. Feel your back ribs spread. Feel the back ribs soften. Spreading the sides of your heart, spreading the wings of your heart. And then also every time you exhale, just let it soften and relax more. So this is your fourth chakra, your heart chakra. It has to do with your literal heart, your physical heart as an organ, your lungs, your bronchial tubes, your lymph glands, the lymph glands in the armpits, your shoulders, and the whole upper back. So your upper back stretches from the bottom tips of your shoulder blades all the way to the base of your neck. So right now, take a deep breath into the back of your heart. Feel it. Exhale, bringing more feeling, connecting to the back of your heart. This area has to do with your warrior's heart. It's a part of your immune system. The fourth chakra is a place of love, compassionate wisdom, how we care for ourselves and others. It's a place of heart's truth, heart's wisdom, and discernment. Your heart must be aligned with your brain. The discernment of your brain must work together with the compassionate wisdom of your heart. Breathe this in. In a moment, we'll take 3 Brahmari breaths into the heart chakra. Lower down your Brahmari pitch so to the best of your ability, you can feel the vibration in your heart chakra. So the sides, the front, the backs of your heart. Take a deep breath in right now and go. Give your breath the highest quality of your attention, connecting to the wisdom of your heart through your breath. And maybe you can feel how the chambers of your heart open as you breathe deeply into your heart. And ask your question. Listen for your heart's truth. Interesting. Write down whatever comes up and breathe deeply into your heart as you write it down. And come back to your deep breath. Maybe move your shoulders a little bit, relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing all the parts of you and rub your hands together, creating even more heat. It's like right now, as you rub your hands together, feel how there is so much more heat in your hands, so much more energy, so much more power. Breathe deeply and feel your fellow trainees sitting next to you, shoulder to shoulder. Feel each other's energy, feel each other's beauty. Feel each other's uniqueness. You can smile internally. You can smile if you wanted to. You can feel joy if you really wanted to. You can also feel effortless ease and see magic in everything if you really want it to. And see how we all bring our goodness, our light into the circle. See how the middle of the circle is completely lit up. Breathe deeply, firing up more energy into the circle. Put your question into the circle. See it being lit up. Perhaps you can see it in a new light, from a new angle. Maybe you can move to another place in the circle and see it from a different angle right now. You can do that in your imagination. You can do anything in the quantum field. Breathe deeply. Put your hands on your diaphragm, the place where your bottom ribs connect, right under your boobs. Breathe deeply into this area. Feel the warmth of your hands. So breathe in the warmth of your hands, the power of your hands into this area right here, your third chakra. Your third chakra connects to your belly, diaphragm, lower ribs, your liver, spleen, gallbladder, pancreas, kidneys, and adrenal glands. The stomach is where you literally collect information. That is why when somebody attacks you emotionally, it feels like a blow in the gut. So this is a place of your personal power. So if your tendency is to slouch, right now, lift up your chest and take a giant breath right here into your third chakra, the place of your personal power. And breathe deeply. Feel how the bottom ribs expand. Expand your breath. Let it go deeper. And then when you exhale, feel for softening this area. If you have chronic pain in your lower back, you can put one hand on your lower back. So in a moment, when you take 3 Brahmari breaths into your third chakra, relax your breath so it can go deeper, and then lower your pitch more. Start with a big breath in. Take a deep breath into your third chakra, connecting to your gut feeling. Another place in your body for intuition. Another way of calling it is divine guidance. Right here at the center of your core. And trust that right now you're really connected, maybe the most you've been connected to your gut, to that innate knowing than ever before. Breathe that in. And trusting that you're connected right now, ask your question. And as soon as you get the answer, write it down. Hmm. All right. Rub your hands with excitement, enthusiasm, in a state of positive anticipation. Ooh, breathe deeply. Feel yourself sitting in the circle. See yourself feeling in the circle. Feel the energy. We're all bringing all of our goodness, all of our light into the circle. Put your question back into the middle of the circle and see it in light. And then relax internally so you can also, as you radiate light, you can also breathe in the light. And put your hands on your low belly. Oh, and breathe in this warmth from your low belly. And just for a moment, feel how good it feels. Feel like when you relax your belly into the warmth of your hands, you can let go. And when you let go and you relax your belly, luxuriate in this feeling, enjoy it, the pleasure of just feeling the warmth of your own hands on your belly. It feels good. Breathe in the warmth. Let go in your belly, more soften, relax your belly. And breathe in my words. This is your second chakra. It connects to your intestines, the top of your pelvis, lower back and sacrum area, uterus, ovaries, fallopian tubes, prostate gland, and bladder. Oh, in Native American medicine, this is a place of great mystery. And it's a place of great mystery because creation happens here. Creation and ensoulment are mysterious. And for all the women in the circle, this is the time for us to truly step into our power. We are the source of all creation. We have the power to create all of life. Breathe that shit in and fully own it. And that creation can come in so many different forms. In the form of human babies, in the form of ideas, new businesses, books that yearn to be written, helping people, healing people, helping people transform anything that you desire. You have the power to create, and it starts right here with you feeling your second chakra, connecting to your second chakra, letting go of the tightness, that holding pattern, sucking belly in, tightening it up. Let that shit go. Relax your belly. Feel the joy and the pleasure of your deep breath going into your second chakra. Feel the warmth of your hands, the magic of your hands on your second chakra. Breathe it in. At the same time, the intestines is where your body discerns what is nutritive and what needs to be passed on as waste. Literally, as in what you eat, and figuratively speaking, is what you put into your life, what you put into your body, the information that you put in. If you put shit food into your body, how can you expect ultimate health? How can you expect thriving health? If you put shit into your body in the form of, I don't know, vegging out on social media, numbing out, watching Netflix for hours at a time, how can you expect your body to process anything else than shit? Shit in, shit out. So right now, as you connect to your intestines, feel for your intuition. In the moment when you take 3 really low pitch Brahmari breaths into your low belly, and by the way, also low back. So if you have low back, sacrum pain, you can put one hand on your lower back as well. So when you take 3 Brahmari breaths into your second chakra, connect to that place of discernment. What is nutritive for me and what needs to be passed on as waste? Figuratively speaking and literally speaking, also like engaging that law vacuum law of prosperity, right? What do I need to let go of in order to step into the life that you're truly yearning for? So relax your belly, relax the bottom of your pelvis. Start with a juicy, big breath down into your lower belly. Ask your question, my friend. Ask your question. Give your breath the highest quality of your attention, connecting to your second chakra. Listen. Listen for the answer. Write down the answer. Rub your hands. Breathe deeply, amp up your breath, juice up your breath. Come back into the circle and put your question, your issue, your challenge, whatever that is, put it back into the center of that circle and see it in light, shower it with light. Breathe deeply. Perhaps you can see it through a different perspective, through a different light, in a different light. Ask the question. And then put one hand on your crotch, literally on your genitals, and the other hand on your anus. And right now, if you just went like that, isn't that interesting? That's your body. That's your crotch. So take a deep breath down into the bottom of your pelvis. So inhale, bear down a little bit. Push down through your pelvic floor. And exhale, feel for relaxing through your pelvic floor. Perhaps you need to relax your legs more, relax your pelvis. Relax your jaw for sure. And as you listen to my voice, focus on sending your breath all the way down to the bottom of your pelvis, your first chakra, also known as your root chakra. And have you noticed that anytime you're scared, you tend to tighten up and clench right here in this area? Or you tend to numb out in this area when you're really scared. Your sphincter tightens. Well, it is because fear and security have to do with this area. So this root chakra, your first chakra, has to do with the bottom of your colon, the pelvic bowl. This is a place of your sexuality. This is a place where your life force lives. So get excited about connecting to your life force. Take a deeper breath down. Feel your root chakra. This is also where the fires of your immune system are. So if your fires are dim in this area, so is your immune system. If you spend a lot of your life in a chair, this weakens your immune system. So right now, taking a deep breath, sending literally pranayama, prana, into the bottom of your pelvis, feel for bringing this area awake and alive. What you are taught about being a man or a woman has to do with this part of your body. What is sexual or what is desirable, all of this lives right here in this part of your body. If you believe that like this area of your body is somehow dirty or some glitching around this area, it's possible that there are a lot of glitches in your immune system, in your sexuality, in your creativity, because this is a place of tremendous creativity. And for those of us who have had sexual trauma, sometimes we tend to numb out and close off this area. And sometimes people try to kind of start up a second fire in the heart, and yet without this core magma of this basic primal energy that resides right here in the first chakra, that second fire in the heart is not as powerful as it could be if you connected truly with your first chakra and let that powerful primal root energy nourish you in all the areas of your life. So take a deep breath right now into your root chakra. Feel for connecting to your creativity, to the fires of your immune system, to your sexuality, the gifts, the natural gifts that you were born with. In a moment, you'll take 3 Brahmari breaths into this area. And for some of us, it can be really scary to connect to this area. And instead, I invite you to get really excited about connecting to this area. Get really excited about bringing the most powerful part of your body alive. This is a place of your life force. This is a place of your tremendous creativity. This is where your immune system resides. So in order to be healthy and strong and sexy and powerful, let us, with a sense of anticipation, excitement, and celebration, buzz free, buzz open our first chakra. Start with a deep breath in. Inhale, bear down, push down through your pelvic floor. Feel for relaxing this area even more. And ask your question. And as soon as you get the answer, write it down. All right. Come back to your breath. Close your eyes. And sit up tall and feel this column of space from the bottom of your pelvis all the way to the crown of your head. Feel this column of light. Feel all 7 of your chakras lined up, aligned, vibrating, pulsating with energy. Feel it, see it, imagine it. Maybe you can even hear the sound of it, all buzzed up, all awake, all lit up. It's like you're receiving the direct channel. You've opened up the direct channel to the divine. Feel it. Feel that light coming from up above you, through you. And take a deep breath. Enjoy being in the light. Feel the effortless ease when you're in the light. Feel a channel to the divine right now. Breathe it in. Enjoy it. Luxuriate in it. Celebrate it. And right now, once again, listening to your inner voice, intuition, inner guidance. Perhaps is one chakra that you didn't quite connect with. Or maybe the opposite, this is a chakra that gave you a lot of insight. In a moment, we're going to take 3 Brahmari breaths into that chakra. So right now, listening to your intuition, listen to which chakra you need to connect to more. And in a moment, when you take 3 Brahmari breaths into that chakra, ask your question, and then giving your breath the highest quality of your attention, connect in feeling with that chakra. Really listen for the answer, feel the answer, hear for the answer, see the answer. So put your hands where you need to on that chakra that you need to connect to most right now. Start with a deep breath in. 3 Brahmari breaths there. And if anything else came up, write it down.